Hello friends, good morning. How are you? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will understand another topic which is a basic in algebra and is used in many very basic basically and is used in many of the mathematical applications. So there is the topic, name of the topic is the factorization. So let us understand what the factorization is. So you must have done some factorization in natural numbers. Like if you see what a natural number is and how a natural number can be written as a product of two numbers. Like suppose, let us take an example 30. 30 is a natural number which can be written as product of two numbers 15 and 2. Likewise, it can also be written as 10 into 3, or it can be written as 2 into 5 into 3, or it can also be written as 6 into 5. So all these numbers are actually the factors. Like here 10, 15 and 2 is a factor of 30. In this case 10 and 3 is the factor of 30. Likewise 30 can also be written as a factor of 2, 5 and 3, and 6 and 5 is also a factor of 30. So basically 30 can be represented as the product of natural number in different ways, right? So if you see 2, 5 and 3, that is the smallest number in which 30 can be written as a product. So these number further cannot be subdivided. Means this, if you write 2, 5 and 3, it means 2 into 5 into 3 to 30. So further this cannot be subdivided. So that is the smallest part in which 30 can be written. So that notation is basically called the prime factors, or the prime factors, right? Factors, these are the prime factors or prime numbers. It means that these number can only be multiplied by itself to get 3. Suppose it cannot be further subdivided. Like if I write 6 into 5, so 6 can be written as 3 into 2. Okay, so 6 is not a prime number, but 2, 5, 3 is a prime number because further they cannot be subdivided. Okay, so that these are the prime numbers. So it means if we want to represent or factorize 30 in terms of prime numbers, then 30 can be written as 2, 5 and 3. Okay, so let us take an example or algebraic expression and let us try to understand how that thing can be factorized or how that can be written as a product of numbers. Like suppose I will take an example of 3x into x plus 2. Okay, so here x is basically a variable. There is not a number. It can be a number, it can be anything. Okay, so this can be written as 3 into x into x plus 2, right? Or it can be written as 3x into x plus 2. Okay, or it can be written as 3 into x plus 2 and then something like that. So basically if I will write 3x into x plus 2, this basically something like 30 is written as 2 into 5 into 3. Okay, so just like as 2, 5, 3 cannot be subdivided further, likewise 3x and x plus 2 cannot be subdivided further. Okay, so this is something like a prime number, but that these are called 3, x and x plus 2. These are not the prime numbers. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is not like 1, 2, 3. These are written in terms of x. So these cannot be subdivided further, but it's now something in a different way it is represented and it's called the irreducible form, right? Because it cannot be reduced further. than this. So these are the irreducible form of factor, right, or irreducible factors. Okay. So suppose someone would call me to factorize a particular expression. It can be in terms of some variable like x, a, b, something like that, or it can be a number just like 30. Okay, so let us understand and factorize. So suppose I'll take an example like 2x plus 4. So this can be written as, because first of all you have to write a particular expression in terms of multiplication of two numbers, or a product of two. Like 2x can be written as 2 into small x, and this 4 can be written as the product of prime numbers like 2 into 2. Okay, and then you take common terms out of it. So here in this case 2, and here in this case 2 is common. You can take common. So if you take 2 common, so only in place of 2 there would be 1. Likewise in this 2 there would be 1. So that would be 2 into x into 1, that is x, plus 2 into 1 is 2. Okay, so that is the irreducible form of this. So these are basically means 2 and x plus 2 are the irreducible factors in this case. Right? Let us take another example like 3x plus 3 times of y. Okay, so that can be written as 3 into small x plus 3 into small y, and then you take common. So here in this case 3 is you can take common. So if you take 3 common, so in place of 3 there would be 1, so 1 into x would come in, and then 1 into y. So that would be 3 times of x1 ja x and y1 ja y. So 3 into x plus y. So here in this case 3 and x plus y are the irreducible factor. Okay, fine. Let us take another example. Okay, let us take another example. Suppose x square plus yy. So in this case x square can be written as x into x. Simply, so x square basically is the product of 2x. Similarly 5x can be written as product of 5 and small x. So here in this case x can be taken as common. So in place of whatever you are taking common, in place of that only 1 would remain. So in this case that would be 1 into x, and in this case also 5 into 1. So x, here it will be x1 ja x and 5 ja 5. So here x and x plus 5. Okay, these are the irreducible factors. Okay, so irreducible factors are those which are in multiplication. Like in this case x and x plus 5 are in multiplication. They are written as a product for x square plus 5x. Okay. So what is the factorization now? So factorization is a way of writing the algebraic expression as a product of factors. Okay, so basically any algebraic expression if is written as a product of some irreducible factors. Okay, so that process is a factorization. Suppose in case of, suppose I will take another example, 12 into a square into b plus 15 into a into b square. Okay, so first of all I will write this expression as a product, okay, of all its components. Likewise I will write this as a product of all the prime and irreducible factors, and then I will take common. So suppose 12 can be written as 2 ja 3, that is 6, 2 3 ja 6, and 6 2 ja 12. So 12 can be written as 2 into 3 into 2. 12 can also be written as 6 into 2, but I will not write this one. Why? Because I have to write this 12 as a prime factors. Prime factors mean smallest factors of 12. So that is 2 into 3 into 2, because further they cannot be subdivided. Likewise, a square can be written as a into a, okay, because these are two times twice. A is twice. Similarly, b is 1, so into b, and then there is plus, you can take plus. Likewise, 15 has to be divided as a prime number, so that can be written as 5 into 3, okay. And a is a, and here is b twice, so you can write b into b, okay. Now you can take common out of these two expressions. You have to take common. So suppose here it is 5, here is 3, and here is 3. There is no 2 here, so you cannot take common. Here it is once a, here it is twice a, so you can take 1a common. Likewise, here b you can take common, here b you can take it common. So wherever there is a circle, you can take common, okay. So 3a and b, so likewise 3a and b, so you can take 3a and b as a common, and whatever you have taken common, only 1 would remain in place of that. So that would be 2 into 1, as I have done previously, into 2, into here is also 1, into again a, into b. Here also you can write 5 into 1, into 1, into b, into 1, right? So yeah, now you can multiply. So that would be 2 into 1 to 2, that is 4, and a into b, a, b, right? Likewise, here you can take 5 into 5 into 5, that is 5 into 1 into 5, 1 is equal to 5, and b into 1 is equal to b. Anything else? 3 is taken common. In place of a you have 1, in place of b there is 1, okay. So there is a mistake, there is no a, so that would be the factor. So only 3 into a, b, and 5 into a, 4 into a plus 5b is basically irreducible factor of this expression. So 3, a, b and 4a plus 5b are the irreducible factors, okay. And because we have written this, so this is called the factorization. So this is the process in which we can write the expression in terms of irreducible factors, because we have written this 12a square b plus 15ab square as a product of 3a, b, 4a plus 5b. So these are the irreducible factors of this. So this process is basically the factorization, okay, simple. So let us try to write another example. Suppose I'm taking 10x square minus 18x3 plus 14x power 4. So here in the same fashion you can write 10x square minus okay, let it write 10 can be written as 5 into 2, okay, and x square can be written as x into x, okay, x into x. 18 can be written as a prime factors like 3 into 2, 6 into 3, 9, 18 हो गया, and in place of x is 3 times, so you can write x into x into x, so x is 3 times, and 14 can be written as 7 into 2, and x is 4 times, so that is x, 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 and x. So now you can take something common out of all these expressions. So here in this case x here is also some 1x, here is 1x. So out of all these expressions 1x has common, you can take common, and then another x is also coming, so you can take this x, and this x as common. So again another x is coming out of these three expressions, okay. Then you can see here is another thing which is coming common is 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So whatever you are taking common should be common in all of these expressions, first, second and third terms. So I'm taking 2 common. So in place of these only 1 would remain, so I'm just writing 5 here now, because that would be 1 only. So like that would be 1 only, so only 3 3 are 9, and this x, so 9x would remain. Similarly here 2x would go, so only 7 into plus is here 7, and 2x is remaining, so x square. So that can be written as final expression can be written as twice of 2 times of x, so x square, and here it is 7x square. You can write then minus 9x and 5. This is basically customary to write the higher power first, and in terms of having higher power of variables, and then the second lesser power, and then the third one. Okay, so we categorize something like that, and so we customary used to write an expression in this way. So there is also an expression. You cannot further subdivide this one. Okay, you cannot further subdivide. So these are the irreducible form or irreducible factors of this expression. Okay, let us take another example. Suppose I have x into y plus 2 of y plus 3 of x plus 3. Let us take common out of these two. So here 2 is coming, you can take 2, and then y is coming, so you can take y. In place of 2 and y, only 1 would remain, so x would remain. The x1 that would x, and 2 and y I have already taken common. So in place of, because I have taken this common, so only 1 would remain, right? Likewise, in place if you will take 3 common out of these two, so only x would remain, and here it would be 1. It would be 1, but 1 x into 1 is x. Okay. So what is coming common of these two expressions? X plus 1 is here, x plus 1 is here. Okay. So you can take x plus 1 common out of these two expressions, and so 2y plus 3 would remain. So these are the irreducible factors of this expression. So there is again is the process of factorization. So let us take another example for this. So another example, suppose is x 6 times of xy minus 4 times of y plus 6 minus 9x. Okay. So that can be done in many ways. So okay, take common out of these two. So you can see that 6 can be written as 3 into 2, 4 can be written as 2 into 2. So you can take 2 common out of these two. So you are taking 2 common. So here only 3 would remain. Okay, y is also coming common out of these two expressions. So you can write 2 and y common. Okay, so only 3 would remain and x would remain. So 3x, and in place of this minus sign, 2 you have taken common. Okay, and y you have taken common. So 2 and y would come out, only 2 would remain. Okay. Likewise, this 6 can be written as 3 into 2, and here 9 can be written as 3 into 3. So you can write 3 common. So only you will take 3 common, so only 2 would remain here, and minus 3 into x would remain here. And 2 minus 3x, 2 minus 3x. Okay, but that is not 2 minus 3x, that is 3x minus 2. So for taking 3x minus 2 common, you have to replace the sign. So that can be written as 2y, 3x minus 2. So let us take minus sign out of this expression. I am taking in place of plus, I am taking minus here. So that minus 3x would become plus, and this plus 2 would become minus 2. Okay. So now these are the same. So now you can take 3x minus 2 common out of these two expressions. Only 2y minus 3 would remain 2y minus 3. Again, this is the irreducible factor of this expression. Okay. So let us do another example. This time I will do a little bit faster. So let it be x square plus xy plus 8x plus 8y. Okay. So in place of this I can take x common. So only x plus y would remain. Likewise here I can take 8 common. So x plus y would remain. So x plus y is here. X plus y is in the second term. So you can take x plus y common. So here x plus 8 would come out. So x plus 8. Okay. So that is the way of writing this expression. Let us take another example. Z minus 7 plus 7xy minus xyz. So here in this case, you can easily see this that only 1 is coming out of it. Nothing is coming out, so you can take 1. 1 can always be come out of anything if nothing is coming out. Okay, because z can be written as 1 into z. Likewise 7 can be written as 1 into 7, because 1 into 7 is 7 and 1 into z is 7 is z. Okay, so 1 can always come out of any of these expressions, so 1 is coming out, so z minus 7 is coming here. Okay, and out of these x and y is coming out, right? So if we take x and y common, so only 7 would remain here and here would be minus z. Again, to resemble this equal, so I will take minus sign out of this expression, so minus z would become plus z and plus 7 would become minus 7. So I can take these two common. Okay, z minus 7 you can take common, so 1 minus xy would remain. Okay, so this is the way to write an expression. So let us now try to make some formula for three terms, having three terms. Like suppose there is formula a x plus a into x plus b. Suppose that is the generalized formula, and then we derive from this some of the basic three formulas. So just now multiply this x with the whole term, x into x plus b, and then multiply a with this formula, so that would be a into x plus b, so that would be x square plus x into b, means bx. Then again a multiplied with this, so a into x plus a into b, right? So you can take x common from here, so that would become x plus b, because there are two terms of x. So if you take x common, so only one x would remain, and from here x has gone, so only b would remain. So likewise from here a is can take common, so x plus b would come out. So you can see easily that x plus b is there and x plus a is there. Okay, so again that would come out. So just I will write in this fashion. So x square, which is the highest power of x, then there are two terms which are having the same power of x, so let it be ax and bx. So you can take x common from here, so that would be a b plus a. Okay, you can write a plus b is equal to plus a into b, so that would be x square plus a plus b into x. You can write this term like this, and ab. Okay, so now let this x plus a, okay, let it be both let it be a and b both are equal. So I can write x plus a, and then is also x plus a. Okay, because I have taken b as a, so in place of b a, so that would be x square plus I have taken a equal to b, so b, if you replace b with a, so that is a plus a, so that becomes 2a into this is x, and then this is a and b are same, so that become b square. Okay, simple. So x plus a and x plus a, which is nothing but you can write x plus a is whole square, because these are x plus a is twice, so x plus a square is equal to x square plus 2ax plus b square. Okay, so that is the first formula. Likewise here in this case you can write b is equal to minus of a. If you will put b is equal to minus of a here, so that will become x plus a into x minus a. Okay, because b, in place of b you are putting minus a. So here this expression would be x square plus, you can write a plus b, so that basically a minus a, because in place of b you are putting minus a, and x plus, you can write here a, and that is in place of b you are putting minus a. Okay, so that become minus of a square. A plus minus is minus, and a square, so a minus a is 0, so write it 0 into x, or x square. So that is 0 multiplied with x, because basically becomes 0, so only x square, only this term would go, so only minus a square would remain. So that basically is x plus a, x minus a is equal to x square minus a square. And next term you can write is x minus a whole square. So what I have done here is, so b as well as a I have taken as minus a. So here suppose it's minus a and that is also minus a. So in that case that would be x square plus a I have taken minus a, and b also I have taken minus a. Okay, so x plus, there is minus a and other is plus a. A is plus a minus a, and b is also minus a. So that is nothing but x square minus twice of a, x minus a plus of a square. So there is another kind of formula. So you can see here is that the first expression, this one, is basically the real formula, and these three formulas are just the variant of the same thing. Okay, so what you can write here is that if x, or you can write, okay, let it be, if x plus a into x plus b can be written as x square plus a plus b into x plus a into b. Okay, so same formula can be written as many ways. So one of the way is you can write x plus a, and there is also x plus a, so x square, that would be x square plus twice of ax plus a square. Okay, that is one way of writing it. Another way is if it is x minus a whole square, so that would be x square minus 2ax plus a square. Another way is if it is x plus a and x minus a, then it would be x square minus a square. Okay, sometimes some people write this as a plus b whole square, so that would be a square plus b square plus 2ab. Basically this and this is the same. The a minus b, someone write it as a square plus b square minus 2ab. So that is basically the same. What I have done here is I have put I have written x minus a here, and here it is a minus b. Actually expression is the same, and likewise a minus b and a plus b then become a square minus b square, just like it is as it is x square minus a square. Okay, so we will continue from here in the next upcoming video. So thank you very much for watching the video, and I request to please subscribe my channel and click on the like button if you like the video. It actually motivates me and encourages to make more such videos in future also. So I thank you for watching. Thank you very much.